Hi, welcome to Vegetables, day 18. Uh, so I did go to the doctor today about my shoulder, and it's feeling much better. It He diagnosed me with bursitis and gave me an injection right back here, and it's yeah, it's feeling much better. Before I couldn't even do this. So it's feeling much better. So on top of the injections, he also gave me some exercises to do with, one of those stretchy exercise bands. It looks like a great big huge gigantic rubber band. Um, but after that, I was pretty sore for quite a while. Went to the grocery store after the appointment, came home and ate lunch, and then was absolutely exhausted, so took a 2 hour nap. So I didn't really get anything done today. But today is going, as far as what I ate today, it's going to be a little bit different. Sorry, you can hear my dogs in the background. Grandson's letting them outside, so they always bark. But a little different video today. Just wanted to show you what I ate with pictures, explain it a little bit, and show you the nutrition information so you can kind of get an idea of how many calories I did eat today. Wasn't a good day, again, as usual. But I did weigh myself just this evening, just a few minutes ago, and I was exactly 244 pounds. Funny thing about that was I weighed myself with my shoes on, and I was 245.6 pounds. So my shoes weighed a pound and a half. Clothing does make a difference. And I knew they were kind of heavy shoes. But this morning, when I weighed myself, I was only 242. So, a little more encouraged because I thought I had gained, a whole bunch of weight. But I can live with 2 pounds up or down. But let's go ahead and get on, with the rest of the video. I hope you enjoy this style. But here we go. For breakfast, I had a bowl of Cheerios with Almond Breeze vanilla unsweetened almond milk, as you can see in the picture here. I did measure out the Cheerios and the milk. And I know this image is a little blurry, but I did measure out the cereal, as I mentioned. According to the adult or 4+ years uh, serving size, and instead of using a cup, I weighed it and measured out the 39 grams. And then, as you can see, according to the chart, with the just the cereal alone was 140 calories. And here's the nutrition facts for the Almond Breeze unsweetened vanilla almond milk. And I did measure that by a full cup. And as you can see, it was 30 calories. So for lunch today, I had Taco Bell. By the time I got done with my doctor's appointment and did a little bit of grocery shopping, my arm was absolutely killing me and I was just exhausted. I did have Taco Bell. What I did is I tried to choose maybe some healthier options, or at least what I hoped were some healthier options. So I went vegetarian. The first thing I had was the Power Menu Bowl Veggie. And as you can see here in the picture, it has black beans, guacamole, sour cream, pico de gallo, lettuce, and Mexican rice. For calories, it was 430, of which 160 are from fat. Then for total fat, there was 17 grams, of which 5 grams were saturated, but there were no trans fats. Cholesterol was 20 milligrams, sodium 810 milligrams, and then the total carbohydrates was 57 grams, of which 10 grams were dietary fiber and 2 grams were sugar. There was 12 grams of protein. And then for vitamin A, there was 10% of your recommended daily allowance, vitamin C 90%, calcium 20%, and iron 10%. And of course, that's percent daily values based on a 2,000 calorie diet, which I'm sure I went over today for sure. The other thing I had for lunch was a cheesy bean and rice burrito, uh, and the calories from that is 420. Calories from fat were 140. It had 16 grams of fat, of which 4 grams were saturated fat and 0 grams were trans fat. It had less than 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 880 milligrams of sodium. Total carbohydrates was 56 grams, of which 7 grams were dietary fiber and 3 grams were from sugar. It had 10 grams of protein, did not have any vitamin A. It was 2% of the recommended daily allowance for vitamin C, 15% for calcium, and 20% for iron. So overall, I don't think I did too terribly bad for breakfast and lunch. But this is my dinner. As you can see, it's a piece of baked chicken with instant mashed potatoes and whole kernel corn. Um, on the corn, I did put uh, about 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of butter in the pan. So, and I had about, half the can. I just split it between me and my husband. And I think he did get a little bit more than I did, but, it's what I had. So I did go ahead and bake the chicken. It is breaded. It is breaded with shake and bake coating. Okay, so here's the nutrition facts for the shake and bake. And as you see, it says the serving size is an eighth of a package, which coats about 1 piece of chicken. The box comes with 2 pouches and 2 shaking bags. I just put used 1 pouch, and that's supposed to coat, I believe, 4 to 6 pieces of chicken. Well, I just coated the 2 pieces, one for me and my husband, and then threw the rest of the coating away. So, it's difficult to say exactly how many calories were from this. But if you did have just an eighth of a package or 8 grams, as you can see, it's only 30 calories. So, if I had to guesstimate, I probably used half of the coating that was in the package. So, probably about between 30, well, more than 30, but I'm sure, yeah, definitely less than 60. Now, of course, regular shake and bake is just too boring for me. So I do like to add a little extra flavor to the coating mix. And so I did add the Mrs. It's Mrs. Dash Oh, they don't put Mrs. on it anymore. How about that? Anyway, uh, it's the Mrs. Dash Italian Medley Seasoning Blend. This is the nutrition facts for the Mrs. Dash. Um, as you can see, it's just spices, so there's no fat, no calories, no sodium, no potassium, no carbs, no protein, and not a significant source of calories from all that. So, it's pretty healthy. But again, I didn't measure. I just sprinkled it in, so I have no clue, how much of it was actually in the coating. And of course, I had up my cheese today, didn't I? So, to the coating mix, I also added some of the Kraft Parmesan grated cheese. And this is the nutrition facts. Again, I didn't measure the Parmesan cheese. I just sprinkled some into where I thought it looked good. I probably added between a half a cup and a cup. Again, that was to the whole bag of mix. And so, by the time I coated 2 pieces of chicken and threw the rest of the coating away, it could have been maybe 2 tablespoons at the most. But that's a pure guess on my part. And I know this is a little blurry, but it looks like the calories are 20 per 2 teaspoons of cheese. So now that you see what I put on the chicken to add all the calories, here is a little image I found that shows the nutrition information for a 3-ounce piece of chicken. And the package that I had 2 breasts in it, and um, it weighed a little over a pound. So, probably 8 ounces is what I had in that chicken breast. And this is the corn I had. As you can see, it is no salt added. And here's the nutrition facts for the corn. It does say that the serving size is half a cup, and there's about 3.5 servings per container, but I have always found that the serving size is not too terribly accurate on the nutrition labels for vegetables. And part of that's because when they say serving size a half a cup, they include the liquid, which of course I drain off. Uh, but then again, I added the butter, so it might be a little pretty accurate. I didn't measure though, and I would say probably half a can. So I'd probably say it was about 3/4 of a cup to a cup. And as the other side, I did have instant mashed potatoes. This is the brand and type that I had. And then this is the nutrition facts um, for the mashed potatoes. And you see how much in a picture, you can see how much I had. I tried to prepare it as much as I could according to the directions, but it never seems like I get it quite right. So I ended up adding way too many potato flakes, and then I had to add more butter and more milk so that it wouldn't be so dry. So I'm sure that it was more than half a cup, and so it was probably more than 150 calories. Um, maybe 200. You can, again, that's a pure guess because, as usual, I don't measure my food. I know I really need to, though. Well, that's what I had today. Way too many calories, especially for no exercise. I'm not sure if you know or understand why I'm doing this, but it is helping me so that I can better keep track of, maybe why I'm struggling with losing weight, and it kind of puts it right there in my face. But my battery's blinking, so I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave some comments. Please subscribe and hit that notification button so you know when I get my video uploaded every day. And you have the wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.